Hello, and welcome to Chippewa Valley Technical College. This presentation is designed to give you program-specific information as you prepare to register for your courses. We have 3 advisors that cover liberal arts. Diane Hausler covers students whose last names begin with A through I. Shannon Waterhouse covers students whose last names begin with J through O. And Stacy Bloom works with students P through Z. As an academic advisor, we can assist you with transfer credits, registration, adding and dropping courses, degree evaluations, withdrawing from the college, transfer to another college, and more. You can find us in the Academic Advising Student Success and Career Development Office located in the Business Education Center, room 113. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions or need assistance. The easiest way to schedule an appointment is to call the number on the screen. We can assist you through scheduled appointments, in person, online, or on the phone. We also meet with students during scheduled walk-in times or answer questions by email. Much of the information that I will cover today is on our Academic Advising program page. Each program has a dedicated page where students can review advisor information, program tips, academic policies, get access to their program requirements, and more. You can also visit the program page of other programs if you're considering adding or changing programs. If you don't already have a copy of your program requirement sheet, please pause this presentation and locate your program requirements. The liberal arts program is unique in that all of our courses are 200 level. This is because they have been designed as transfer-friendly courses. SIS will not allow you to register for 100 level classes that have a liberal arts 200 level equivalent. You are always safe for financial aid and your program if you only take necessary supporting courses and 200 level courses listed on your program requirement sheet. If you are a veteran, you will always need to take 200 level courses for funding reasons. For any questions, see Deb Ledokowski's contact information on your screen. She's the most knowledgeable person on our campus about your funding. If you do not have a program requirement sheet in front of you, please pause this presentation. Return to the presentation when you have a program requirement sheet so you can follow along with the information. Your program requirement sheet is your contract with CVTC. You'll see at the top right corner which semester the sheet is effective for. To graduate from the liberal arts program, you must complete 60 credits. Each category listed on the sheet will indicate the minimum number of credits required for that category. Courses that exceed the number of credits in that category can be used as elective credits to help you get to the required 60 credits. You must earn a 2.0 program GPA to graduate from the program. Some courses in this program require prerequisite courses or test scores. Additional information about this can be found on the tip sheet attached to your program requirement sheet. Many of you listening to this presentation have the end goal of transferring to a 4-year university. The first step in this process will be choosing what 4-year university you'd like to attend. Be sure that they offer the program you're seeking. Every school will have a transfer coordinator or advisor to work with students that come in with credits. Connect with this advisor, find out admission requirements to their school and the individual program you'd like to be in. The university advisor will be able to tell you what courses at CVTC will transfer in for their university and program requirements. Looking at the image of a funnel, you can get a feel for your course options as a student that will transfer. Your first semester, you will have a good number of classes to choose from to fulfill requirements for your next institution. As you move forward each semester, the amount of classes that can be used towards your bachelor's degree becomes narrower and narrower. This is all dependent on what program you choose to major in. Bottom line is that it's very important to meet with both your CVTC and university transfer advisor. If you're unsure about how to start this process, please set up a meeting with your academic advisor by calling the Academic Advising Student Success and Career Development Office at 715-833-6346. CVTC works closely with our 3 UW partner schools, UW-Eau Claire, UW Stout, and UW River Falls. We have general transfer guides for each of these universities, which will indicate how general education courses will meet their general education requirements. To learn more about the programs they offer and how the courses you select at CVTC will transfer into specific major at the receiving institution, please contact a transfer coordinator at the UW or college of your choice. We strongly encourage you to spend time visiting any prospective school that you are considering. The University of Wisconsin System has a website called the Transfer Information System, or TIS. TIS is a great resource to do research on what courses will transfer between colleges and universities and determining equivalent courses. This site is to be used as a resource and a guide, but not as the source of final decisions. Like every website, information may not be kept up to date as program and university requirements change. It is still best to meet with a university representative to get in writing what courses you should take here at CVTC and how they will transfer. Know you want to transfer but not sure where to start? Consider taking advantage of one of the Transfer 101 workshops designed to be an interactive experience where you will learn the steps required to successfully transfer from CVTC. Students will have time to create their own transfer timeline and to-do list with the assistance of a liberal arts advisor. Registration for the workshop is available online in MyCVTC under Student Services and Support. There are several courses in the liberal arts program that will require a prerequisite course or a placement test score. In the next few slides, we will help you understand your options and answer the question, do I have to take a placement test? First, let's talk about what placement tests we use. The Tailwind Placement Exam is the same exam that our UW partners use to assess incoming students. At CVTC, instead of all students taking this prior to admission, we allow you to take it as needed depending on your qualifications or course selections. The exam costs $25 for the first attempt. A retest will cost $10. To schedule a testing time, you may go online at www.cvtc.edu/assessment or call 715-833-6200. Some of our math and science courses have prerequisites or test score requirements. If you plan to take a 200-level math course, you are required to place into the course using the Tailwind Placement Exam or take 804-118 Intermediate Algebra with Application as a prerequisite course. We will not accept ACT scores for placement into math courses. If you plan to take Principles of General Chemistry, you are required to place into the course using the Tailwind Placement Exam or take 804-118 Intermediate Algebra with Applications as a prerequisite course. If you plan to take Principles of General Physics, you are required to place into the course using the Tailwind Placement Exam or take 804-224 College Algebra as a prerequisite course. Information about course prerequisites and placement can be found on the tip sheet attached to the program requirement sheet. We also allow students to place into a higher level of Spanish based on a Tailwind Placement Exam score. Students who score 41 or higher on the exam will place into Spanish 2. If you place into Spanish 2 and successfully complete it with satisfactory grade, you can be awarded for credit for Spanish 1. The MyCVTC homepage provides you quick access to lots of resources. Here are the top 5 resources. Number 1, quick access to the Student Information System or SIS with direct links to add or drop classes, financial aid, pay your balance, and more. Number 2, link to your student email. As a student, you are expected to be checking your CVTC student email regularly. Number 3, access to your learning management system. This is where you will access individual course information, assignments, etc. The level of use with this will vary by course delivery and instructor. Number 4, technology help. If you are struggling with any of the technology that the college provides, this is a great place to start to troubleshoot issues. Number 5, software access. If you need to use software programs from your individual or home computer, you can access that through My Software or Citrix. If some of our technology is new to you, our e-learning specialist is here to help. You can receive one-on-one training for any of the CVTC technology tools, including E360, Canvas, email, Microsoft, and more. Visit the Online Learner Resources page in MyCVTC under Student Services and Support. It is important to know your status with financial aid. Utilize the instructions in this slide to see if an award had been processed for you. If you do not have financial aid, you will need to set up a payment plan or pay your bill by the current payment date posted in SIS. I want to make sure you understand the 150% rule and other financial aid policies that could potentially affect you as a student here at CVTC. Financial aid can pay for 150% of the credits needed to complete your program. For a 60 credit program, this means that you can take 30 extra credits outside of what is published on your program requirement sheet. Extra credits include any course not used in your program, unsuccessful attempts of courses, course repeats, and academic support courses. If you are a new loan borrower, the length of your program is now examined by financial aid. Financial aid will award subsidized loans for 150% of your 2-year program, so 3 years. For a 1-year technical diploma, this would be 3 semesters. If you have questions about financial aid, start with contacting Student Central at 715-833-6200. It is almost time for you to begin registering for your classes. There are 2 ways to search for classes, through Search Course Offerings in MyCVTC or through SIS. If you search within SIS, you can populate your worksheet with CRNs directly. You can also search using Search Course Offerings under the Records and Registration tab in MyCVTC. With this method, you can select your program in the drop-down and see offerings for all courses listed on your PRS. As you start planning what classes to take, it's important to understand what you're looking at. Courses at CVTC are identified 2 ways. One way is their course number. A course number is a 6-digit number with a hyphen. The second highlighted number on this slide is the course registration number, or CRN. This is the number that you use to register for the individual section of the course. Look to the far edge of the image. Do you see where it lists the campus the course takes place on? This particular course takes place in River Falls. SIS will not stop you from registering for classes on different campuses. Double-check the campus location when registering. The number on the end tells you how many seats are available. You will also want to consider what format the classes are taught in. How do you learn best? Face-to-face is a traditional classroom setting where you will come to campus for each class hour. There are variations to face-to-face classes. Telepresence is one of these options that allows students to take classes from selected locations or right in their own community. A telepresence class is just like a traditional class in structure, except for the instructor and students may be in 4 different locations. All locations will see and hear each other at the same time and be able to interact continually throughout the class time. Hybrid courses are between 50% and 100% delivered online. Hybrid courses work well for motivated learners. While this delivery method gives you more flexibility in learning, regular participation in class and online are both essential for your success. Blended courses have less than 50% of the course delivered online, while the rest of the course is in a face-to-face format. Your instructor will offer multiple participation opportunities via in-class activities as well as online learning opportunities. Online courses require a computer device and internet access. Your class will not meet face-to-face, but regular participation in the course and following the instructor's timeline is critical. Online courses require a high degree of self-motivation and time management skills. MyChoice courses allow you to complete your coursework in person or online depending on your needs, which can vary from week to week. Specific time for face-to-face delivery will be scheduled and always available, but it's your choice to attend. The unique feature of MyChoice is that you are not required to attend the available scheduled times because you have the option to complete your coursework online, on your time from a location of your choice. The Academic Advising Student Success and Career Development Office has schedule planning grids to help you work on a class schedule. As you look at course options, consider the advantage of having time between classes on campus to complete assignments, utilize office hours and academic services, prepare for exams, and see your academic advisor with questions. The schedule you end up with may not be perfect, but make sure that it's one you can work with for 16 weeks. You're almost ready to register. You will register through SIS by following the instructions on this slide. You will add the course registration number or CRN of each class you would like to register for into the worksheet. Make sure that you select the correct term and year as you add classes to your schedule. Step-by-step instructions on how to register are also available in your student handbook. Online students can find instructions in My CVTC, Records and Registration. You have several checklists for reference to make sure you have all of your ducks in a row before classes start. I would encourage everyone to complete as much as you can prior to leaving today. You can view your bill in Cashier Connection, and in 24 hours you will be able to see financial aid applied to this bill if you received your award email from Financial Aid Office. We would like everyone to print their student detail schedule before leaving today, which is the number 3 on the SIS checklist. This schedule will tell you the date, times, and location of your classes. It is also the schedule you can use to get your student ID card. The fourth option in the checklist in SIS is to see what textbooks are required for your classes. Please contact the CVTC bookstore regarding questions on availability. Students will notice a new option when looking at their textbook requirements. Along with traditional textbooks buy or rental options, students may see an option for Cengage Unlimited. This is a subscription that allows students access to all Cengage materials for one price. If you see this offered in multiple classes, you will only need to purchase one subscription. Students can choose between a semester or yearly subscription. For questions about this option, please contact the bookstore. There are a lot of changes to schedules that take place between now and when classes start. If you didn't get the section you were hoping for, check back regularly to see if the number of students enrolled in the section has changed. You can drop classes up to the Sunday before classes begin without any penalty, and can add classes through the first week of the semester without penalties. Once classes start, there are consequences if you drop. Please look in your student handbook on page 3 for information on dropping a course, and always come in and ask an advisor before moving forward with the paperwork. As your academic advisors, we're here to help you throughout your time here at CVTC. To make sure you're taking classes that are appropriate for what your goals are, it's important to meet with your advisor at least once a semester. Please feel free to call the number on your screen to set up an appointment to meet about your plan. The Academic Advising Student Success and Career Development Office is located in the Business Education Center, room 113, behind Student Central. Before you leave today, please hand the registration form you were given into an advisor. We hope you all have a wonderful and successful semester.